Hello to all aquarium enthusiasts. We are here to dive into the fantastic world of aquarium fish. And today we have a special guest, an incredibly unique and small fish that will charm you with its unique appearance and aggressive character. Yes, we are talking about a fish that will make you associate it with a bee. Her incredible coloring and behavior will not leave you indifferent. She is a real little fighter of the aquarium world, ready to face any challenge. Let's start this exciting adventure and get ready to get acquainted with the fish, which has the name bull bee and has an aggressive character. But with the beginning, I ask you to subscribe to my channel. I will be very grateful. Small fish with a funny name, gobies, are not so widely represented in aquaristics, which is mainly due to their size, peculiarities of content, and pronounced territoriality. Nevertheless, there is at least one species that can be found in pet stores. It goes by the name of bull bee. And whether it is easy to keep this fish at home, I will tell you in this video, so watch it to the end. Also in this video, you will learn with whom you can keep this fish, how to feed, and how they reproduce. The bullhead bee is a ray-finned fish of the family bullfishes. In nature, it is found on the island of Borneo and adjacent archipelagos. Refers to miniature fish with a very interesting coloring, alternating black and yellow stripes on the body. It is for the characteristic coloration of the goby fish is called a bee or bumblebee. The ideal option for keeping a goby bee is a species-specific nano-aquarium. The fact is that in too large a volume, the fish will simply get lost, and in general may not share the territory with neighbors. Keep goby bees are best in groups of 6 or more individuals. It may seem that this is contrary to the increased territoriality, but in practice it turns out that it is in the group aggression of individuals is dispersed best. The recommended aquarium volume for a group of gobies, from 40 liters. Since goby bees, bottom fish, for them is important to maximize the area of the bottom. Cover it most often with sandy soil. Then set up various shelters that will hide the weaker individuals and planted groups of plants. To them, gobies are indifferent. Decorate the aquarium can be stones, snags, clay pots, or grottos. To maintain high water quality is used internal filter with aeration system. But pay attention to the flow. It should not be strong. Extremely desirable and thermoregulator, which will automatically maintain the desired temperature. Lighting is better to install moderate. Every week, it is necessary to replace 20% of water with fresh water. Given the small size and peculiarities of the content, the ideal for goby bees will be a species aquarium. If desired, you can try to combine them with other peaceful species. For example, commensal tetraodon, dermogenous, guppies, pecilias. In freshwater aquariums, gobies are compatible with almost any small and peaceful species of fish that live near the surface or in the water column, tetras, danio, etc. But you need to pay attention to the gobies get food, because sometimes two active neighbors eat it completely, and it does not have time to fall to the bottom, where the gobies feed. It is not recommended to contain goby bees with small shrimp, for example, cherries. Striped predators will be happy to hunt them. But amano shrimp or filter feeders are not for them. Unfortunately, the goby bee is one of the few aquarium fish that practically does not eat dry food. Therefore, it must be fed frozen moths, daphnia, artemia, trumpetfish, cyclops. Feed the fish collects on the bottom. It is recommended to feed bull bees in very small portions, but more often. Bee bulls are well bred at home, and it is very interesting to watch the process. Sexual dimorphism in fish is weakly expressed. Usually, the female has a more rounded abdomen. Only during the spawning period, differences begin to appear. The male dark stripes are paler, and in females, yellow stripes become brighter. As a rule, goby bees are kept in flocks, and the fish themselves choose their own pair. Spawning can occur both in the general aquarium and in the spawning aquarium, but the latter option is preferable to survive more fry. Substrate for spawning usually serve hollow tubes, ceramic grottos, shells, and similar shelters. Stimulus to mating behavior will be enhanced feeding, increasing the temperature by several degrees, and increase the frequency of water changes. Under the right conditions, it is easy to produce bull bee offspring. When the male chooses a suitable shelter, he invites females that are passing by. If one of them agrees to the courtship, he soon lays 100 or 200 drop-shaped eggs in the shelter. The female then abandons the clutch and does not participate in the care of the offspring. During this period, the male and the clutch are usually transferred to a separate aquarium with the same water parameters. The male shows real paternal feelings, protects and guards the eggs until the larvae hatch. Then he should also be removed. Incubation of eggs takes 7 to 9 days. The first time larvae born into the world feed on the yolk sac and then switch to independent feeding. The growth rate of bull bee fry is low. It takes a month for them to reach a size of 1 cm. Characteristic coloration and behavior is manifested after a month. Sexual maturity fish reach maturity at the age of about 1 year. And so, you have learned about another interesting fish. Who has already contained these bees? Write in the comments your opinion. If you plan to install a small aquarium, then these fish are perfect for you. And here I say goodbye to you. I wish you all a healthy and beautiful aquarium.